Hello guys, welcome back to 1878 Blues. It's been a while. I've just taken a break. I've done a couple of TikToks there now, which are very quick and easy to do. I just haven't had time, effort, patience for this channel. I have considered a few times to just completely drop the channel. I think it's really, I know in fact when you do these videos, when you get beat, you get more views, but what's worried me is the successful channels there still do well when they're doing well, when the team's doing well, and I've just kind of run out of ideas. I think the issue is I've I try to be different than other channels, but I don't feel like I can find anything in my brain to do something unique and different compared to other Everton based channels. But again, I'm doing a video now. We'll see how I feel in till now to the end of the season. I'll probably make a decision there. But Everton, I've been beaten by Arsenal 2-0. Like, comment, subscribe. I've been saying this for ages, for 1,000 subs. It'd be just nice to hit that number. It'll be great if we can get there at some point. Everton, I've been beaten by Arsenal, as I just said, 2-0. A game that, I'll be honest, I didn't watch. I've watched the highlights. I've seen the odd situation happen in the game, moments happen in the game whilst in work. Been a busy day, but yeah, a tough defeat. I'll be honest, I want Arsenal to win the league. I just want to see another team win it. I didn't mind Arsenal was younger, even though they battered us. I think Arsenal, the team who beat us 7-0, and I've never seen us concede so many goals in one game in my life and have such a hammering like that. Was embarrassing. So I wouldn't say I've had the best memories of Arsenal, but I've always liked the way they looked, and I liked Highbury, um, and I liked the way they played football throughout the years. You know, some of the goals they've scored and just not done anything really, not won the league or whatever. And then Mikel Arteta, even though I look at him as an Everton player and hopefully an Everton fan, but now he's very ingrained in Arsenal's history of playing many games for them. I think he just played just a few games less for Arsenal than he did for us. I'm not too sure. It's very close, I think. He captained them as well, and it was like, fucking hell. There was a bit of jealousy when he went to Arsenal. He was like my guy at Everton. I did love him at our club, and I was gutted when he left. And then he's become manager, and he's managed obviously in many games now in 5-6 years. He's been there, and he's obviously more ingrained with them than us now. So, but at the same time, I'm happy for him, and I want him to win the league. And I think Arsenal did the right thing by keeping him on. I know football these days, everyone's very impatient, wants everything right away, but I think a bit of like sacrifice there and there, and a lot of low blows, you know, the rewards feel a lot better when they come, and it looks now, and unless they have a massive drop off, which I can't see happening again through these tough games like today was, I do think it's inevitable now they're going to win the league. And unfortunately, you know, it was nice to see Everton involved in a game like that where we could have affected the title race and being a part of the story. And listen, we have, for the wrong reasons for us, but for them, it's probably an iconic moment for them to win the league. What's happened today? But I'm gutted we couldn't get a point for our European charge, which I still don't think we're ready for. But it'd be nice to, you know, it's obviously very good for the club and for the business of the club that we get European football for our future. I mean, sometimes it doesn't work out. You know, see, Palace has been affected this season. Forest obviously have been affected this season. Doesn't guarantee everything's rosy now because we're in Europe. We've got European football. If we got it, but it's still a very nice achievement after what we've had to deal with from opposition fans and just the media and just for ourselves, what we've had to deal with in the last number of seasons with relegation battles and points deductions, and that would have been honestly an incredible achievement, which still is realistic and can happen. But, you know, there's games or teams in and around us are going to lose last minute, and games they should have won or could have won and didn't win. there's games this season where we shouldn't have won or we've been lucky, and so it swings and roundabouts. It's just when it happens to you, it's shit. But we've had a number of chances today. I wouldn't say clear cut, but just a bit more composure in little moments. But I think again the intensity of the game, it's you've got to be in a different mindset, I think, to be composed in matches like that. And McNeil's had a few pops at goal. Calafiori brilliantly blocked a shot from him. I thought Raya saved it first from long distance as well, for hitting the post. Just wish that went in. Just a great iconic goal to have in an important game in the Premier League and for this season. Yeah, would have been really good for us to have something to cheer about, at least, even if we lost, but we didn't. Just a couple of big moments, and yeah, just couldn't get it over the line basically. And listen, we could have gave away a penalty. For me, I still don't know. It probably is a penalty, but I understand maybe why they didn't give it the time. But I think the speed of them ruling out the chances of being a penalty is wrong, where they take forever making other decisions. It's just poorly run, and there's no point going on about it. It's happened, and it all happened to Everton many a times, and I've be pissed off about it and probably rant on longer because it's affected my team, but it didn't happen, and ultimately it doesn't matter. Obviously, we shouldn't be ignoring decisions and referee moments and situations like that, but yeah, they could eventually get the goal. Pickford has saved us many times this season, and unfortunately and also just before that, Tarkowski and Branthwaite being missing for the game was massive, and the fact we stuck in for that long is a credit to O'Brien and Keane, but it's so fucking frustrating to lose two players like that because you don't know what the outcome it could have been. It could have been worse. We could have just lost the game 3-0, even though our away record's really good. It's all in hindsight, but it's very frustrating just to miss two of your main centre-backs in a very important game and a hard game for us. But anyway, yeah, Pickford is misjudged Max Darwin's cross in the box. Did a hit in Passe or whatever his name is, and then Gyökeres again scores against us, a player that we could have got a number of seasons ago, and it's just frustrating when it bites you back in the arse. And he scores again against us, and yeah, that's basically essentially the winner, unless we had anything dramatic happen. And we had a few little moments in half scary moments for Arsenal, heart in their mouth moments for Arsenal, balls going to the box, a few shots at goal and players getting in the way and defending, like I'd like to see Everton do as well. And yeah, I just couldn't see the ball ever going in the back of the net after that for us, but get a corner after a few little good moments, which could have resulted in a goal, and then the ball just breaks out to Max Darwin, goes past two of our players and taps into an empty net. And it's really good for Max Darwin. And listen, I understand the hype. He wasn't breathtaking when he come on. It was just basic. The cross wasn't even an assist. It was kind of lucky by the fact that Pickford made a mistake and then it hit him Passe or whatever his name is on the leg, and it just falls to Gyökeres. In title races you need a bit of luck, and that was their bit of luck. They had more shots than us in the game, but overall the chances we had, I think, were far greater than what they had. And yeah, Dewsbury all had a shot as well, I remember, and I saved. And I think we had a few little moments where we could have done better then. But yeah, just very frustrating. Pickford will get credit, and he always gets credit, and I always defend him, back him. But when he's done a mistake, you've got to call him out for it. It's a poor misjudgment of the ball. He literally gets a tip on not strong enough. And yeah, it's unfortunate, and yeah, a bit of luck as well goes Arsenal's way with that, with how it bounces to Gyökeres, and yeah, goes in. Obviously, yes, as I mentioned, Max Darwin rounds it up, and it's a very good goal for Max Darwin. I can't lie, I know there's no goalkeeper in there, but he still has to go past two players and be composed while doing it, and stay composed with running the ball, because if I was 16 years old, and I know he looks very mature for his age, and he's a very good height, like magic moments, you could say, for Arsenal, small little moments in games where you obviously can see that he's got massive potential, but for him to just roll down the back of the net, it's a great moment for him. He obviously now takes Everton's record. The only record I feel like I can just go, yeah, we've got that, is gone. Which is James Vaughan, was the youngest goal scorer in the Premier League, and now he's overtaken that. So we've lost that now as well. So yeah, not a great day. I am proud of the players though for sticking in as long as they can, and being more competitive in these games, which we never used to be, or we haven't been for a while. So it's good to see that even despite two centre backs being out, our main centre backs, we can still put in a performance like that. So I'm proud. We've got Chelsea away next, which is fucking the worst game, probably aside from Liverpool, because we never win. We never win at Stamford Bridge, even in COVID times. I didn't see us win there. So an awful ground to go to. They've just lost against Newcastle at home, which does not fucking help as well, because you just can't see them losing 2-0 at home. Let's be honest. It's just, to me, it's impossible. I know things happen in the Premier League, but for Everton to go and make Chelsea lose another game at home, it's with what they've got in front of them, probably out of the Champions League, more focused on getting the Champions League qualification in the league. Not a chance, in my opinion. I think, yeah, it's not going to happen. But listen, proud of the players today. Could have picked up a point, really could have, really wish we did. But it is what it is. We're just going to have to move on, keep our heads up. Wasn't expecting a European charge this season, being let down by many hopes I get from pre-season and players coming in, and we end up fighting relegation or whatever. It's just been a pretty poor season. It's been a lot more happier this time around. I've got nothing looming over me with relegation fears, and I can relax. But yeah, still, there's a side of me that wants to take advantage of European qualification, while other teams, big teams, are not up there at the moment, or fighting for it. We have to take the opportunity when it comes, and I hope we still do. But listen, whatever happens, up the toffees, and we move on. Peace.